This is where we spill the tea. I mean, we're here.
We're on the Jones Beach Boardwalk.
Oh
D. Snyder's calling in.
Wrap it up. We've been hanging out with the hot teas.
The hot teas, by the way, are amazing. Hashtag Long Island Life. Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome back to a very special edition of Long Island Tea, where we spill the tea on Long Island Life. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Sharon, and we are here in Southampton. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, we're on the corner in the Hamptons, like probably the most epic corner of the Hamptons.
Oh, yeah.
There's a couple of them, I guess. We're in Southampton Village. And then there's... What people don't know about the Hamptons is that it's like East Hampton, Bridge Hampton.
There's so many of them.
West Hampton Beach. So we're in Southampton, but this is definitely one of the most iconic places.
Iconic. I mean, it's just beautiful. We have a beautiful day today. The weather is insane. I just said to you, are you ready for fall? Because literally next week it's going to be like 60 degrees.
Yeah. So it's loud, just so you know. Of course. But
welcome to Main Street.
Yeah, exactly. But I need to even ask you, Sharon, like, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Yeah, we're in the Hamptons.
How you doing?
So I'm doing great.
Yeah, this is amazing.
We're in the Hamptons for work.
Right. This is our job.
I told you I was just listening to the podcast of the guy, one of the podcasts I listened to. I can't remember the name of it, but he wrote the book, our favorite book, The 5 Dysfunctions of a Team.
Yes.
And he has his own podcast, and I was listening, and he was talking about fun in the workplace and making your job fun. And I was like, honestly, what could be more fun than this?
Right. Sitting on Main Street in a beautiful day in Southampton.
Yeah.
Hanging out at the Golden Pear.
Yeah. We are not just in the Hamptons. We are at the Golden Pear. Do you know how long I've wanted to come here?
It's amazing.
This is like the place. And you know what I love about the Hamptons is, like, people think the Hamptons is going to be, very glitzy and glamorous and all those things. But the cool thing about the Hamptons, it's kind of like if you know, you know. It's very understated.
Yes.
And that's what makes it like
That's
bougie.
a perfect way to say it. If you know, you know, because it's so true. It is, it's very quaint. I love that word, quaint.
Yeah.
All the Hamptons, I mean, especially Southampton, because we're on Main Street and you can see all these beautiful little shops.
So cute.
Golden Pear, we're here, and we have some delicious food displayed here that we can't wait to dig into.
So anyone that's ever been to the Hamptons knows that the Golden Pear is where God knows who we're seeing. We're probably seeing like a ton of celebrities right now. I don't even know who they are. I'm terrible at this, but this is like the place, and it's great. It was actually started by Keith Davis in 1987.
He's so awesome, by the way. I loved scheduling this with him.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? I can't wait for you guys to come. It's awesome.
Well, he said, he was like, I've had like 2 or 3 reality shows filmed here, just like in the last couple of weeks. Like every reality show that gets filmed in the Hamptons happens here at the Golden Pear. Obviously, it's a necessary stop.
It's the place to be.
And we've got some great food out here. They're known for their amazing, like very fresh, high quality salads, sandwiches. We got some paninis. Sharon, show them the macaroons.
The macaroons. I mean, look at that. That's just, I can't wait to dig into that.
They're beautiful. What is this panini?
This panini is, I think it was called the Southampton.
Yeah, all their stuff is like Sag Harbor.
Exactly, it's all like the Hamptons Watermill, things like that. But this one is roasted chicken with some brie and some delicious dressing on a warm panini with a green salad. It looks like a green goddess dressing. Yeah. I don't know, it's so good.
And then, of course, we had to get like our chicken Caesar salad staple.
I know. Staple.
But when you get it at the Golden Pear, it's actually better.
Actually, it's
everything
the best.
is better in the Hamptons.
You know why? Because the VIP is better.
Because VIP is always better. And, I mean, this is our job. This is our product.
Right.
And I just kind of think, I got to pinch myself sometimes. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I had to cut my meeting short that I was at earlier. I'm like, got to go to the Hamptons.
I know. I had a meeting, too, this morning with Christina. And she's like, how long are you going to be around? And I'm like, I got to leave in like 10 minutes. Sorry, I got to go to the Hamptons.
Yeah. Sorry.
She's like, is it all right if I just stay and work? I'm like, please do. See you later.
Yeah. I had one of our people that want to come watch us do the podcast for like their own, they want to kind of start one. And they were like, maybe we'll meet you in the Hamptons. I'm like, no,
not today.
No.
Nope, not today.
No. You have to have the invite.
Yes.
Like we do from our good friend Keith Davis here at the Golden Pear.
And he set us up with Dawn, who's been an incredible hostess while we're here. Yeah, she's been amazing too.
Well, we have the corner spot outside on this gorgeous 70-degree, perfect September day.
And Long Island weather.
Yeah,
I love it.
And we've been telling you that September is truly the best time of year to be here on Long Island. So we're like, don't believe, we'll just show you.
Right, exactly.
We'll
Here's Main Street in Southampton, and it's hopping. I mean, like, it's a beautiful day, and we're so thankful.
Afterwards, we'll probably pop into all the incredible shops right here on Main Street and pretend that we can afford this stuff.
Right, exactly.
And then walk out and be like, never mind, we'll come back, we'll think about it.
Right. My sister-in-law's sister-in-law, so twice removed, right?
Whoa, okay.
Weird. She owns a shop out here. She's like, you should record at her shop. I'm like, we can't afford her clothes.
Yeah. I'll maybe get a new hand towel for my bathroom.
That's a good idea.
That's about my price range here.
That's hysterical.
But listen, it's quality. And what I love about the Hamptons is you're not going to see chains. You're going to see stores that are individually mom and pop owned, designer,
They've probably been
quality.
Here forever.
Yes. It's so, like, you use the perfect word, quaint.
Yeah, it is.
Charming. I love it. So, Sharon, it's been, I say this every week, I feel like. It's been a week. It's been a week. It's been a good week, but it's been crazy. And honestly, because we came to the Hamptons and I cut a meeting short to get here, we're not maybe as prepared as we normally are.
Right.
Because we don't, this is our...
Bear with us.
Yeah, well, this is our product. Like, this is what we're talking about, the Hamptons. Right. And September. So, but I did want to say, so first of all, I got my tire fixed.
Thank God.
Over the weekend. I just wanted to, and honestly, I love two places. I love Starbucks, as you know, and I love Costco.
Okay.
Costco is
the place to be other than Main Street.
It's magical. Okay. other than
Costco's,
the Target parking lot
are not like your Costco's in Phoenix.
Oh my God, it's true.
Very different.
It's true. I literally need to take everyone on like a road trip to Costco and the grocery store in Phoenix and show you what the other side of the wall, like people live, how people live elsewhere, because it's the liquor section and it's amazing. But still love Costco. So I took my tire there, and I was like, figured I had an appointment. I'll shop around. It's amazing. It's free. They fixed it.
What?
They fixed it. I didn't have to buy new tires.
What?
Repaired that bolt.
How'd they do it? They just plugged it?
I don't know how they do it. I'm telling you, it's magic.
Oh my God.
Costco magic. And then they're like, it was less than an hour. Boom. They said an hour. It was less than. And they're like, okay, thank you. Here's your bye. I'm like, what?
So you did not have to buy 2 new tires?
No.
I, on the other hand, had to buy 4 new tires.
Yeah. You should have gone to Costco.
Thanks.
I know. Well, I'm glad you got it done, though.
I did, too. And you know what? Dan makes fun of me all the time because I'm like, oh my God, the car is running so much better. I love it. He's like, it's really not making a difference, Sharon.
Oh, no, you can feel it when you drive the car.
I feel it when I get like an oil change. I feel it.
I don't know about that, Sharon. Okay, but you can tell me tires.
He makes fun of me all the time. He's like, the oil change has nothing to do with it.
No, he's right there. But the tires you can feel. So Michael's going to dig into the panini off screen because you know what?
Yeah.
This is not like show food.
Right.
This is actual delicious food. We're going to eat it. This is our lunch. So anyway, we might dig into this macaroons. But
they look so cute.
Okay, so what else? Anything else we need to say about the Golden Pear?
So the Golden Pear actually also supports many charities and nonprofits throughout the year. I'm not too sure of we don't have the names of the charities.
Yeah, charity.
But that's what's so great about the Golden Pear. I mean, you can purchase their coffee, jams, and baked goods online at thegoldenpearcafe.com. Makes great gifts for people, right? I love honestly, sending people Long Island stuff.
Seriously, if you know, you know. And if you send anything from the Golden Pear, it's so cool.
I know.
I mean, people that have been to the Hamptons know. Right. So a couple other things I wanted to tell you that happened this week. It's been so nutso. I went to the Gallery North event.
You did go? Oh,
yeah,
good.
I went to the Gallery North event. It was so great. It was hot, okay? So in the traffic, it's crazy. Right. It was so popular. Right. And I saw your event at Argyle Park. I saw it on News 12.
Oh, yeah.
It looked amazing.
It's huge, yeah.
Yeah. I
didn't make it because if you don't make it there, you can't early in the morning, you can't get there.
So it's funny. So Thomas and I walked from our house.
Oh, nice. Good idea.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, it's a beautiful day. Let's walk. And then I don't know why. I thought it was fall. And so I was wearing
a sweatshirt.
Not a sweatshirt, but I wasn't wearing a T-shirt. So by the time we got there, it's always further than you think too.
Right. Always.
We got there and I was like, nah. Okay, I was sweating. I was hot. So I'm like, we got to go to the Checkmate first.
Right.
Okay.
I need a ice cold beer.
First and foremost, I can't do any shopping until I get a cold beer. I was super. So we go into the Checkmate. It was so funny. We walk in, and we haven't been there in a while.
Right.
So probably since my dad was here, because we don't go there that often. But we walk in, and our friends are with us, June and Michael, and the bartender's like, 2 number 9s, Magic Hat, coming up. And I was like, oh
my God, that's so funny.
I'm like, this is what I love about living in a village. I was like, hey, Danielle, the bartender.
What's up?
I was like, so. Yes.
Magic Hat, huh?
Magic Hat number 9. And it's not a local, but it's just it's a really great.
I've had Magic Hat before.
Yeah.
It's good.
It is. And I just love having somebody it's like Cheers.
Yeah. Yeah, Norm.
Yeah, but we don't go there every day. We go there like every 3 months maybe.
Right. That's so funny.
So that was awesome. And then I started flipping my porch.
You did.
Yes.
Okay.
I got the checkered mat that we put on our Amazon page, the black and white.
Good.
Oh my God, Sharon. It makes such a huge difference.
You have to send pics because I love that black and white.
It's so cute. So I bought the mat, and then I bought the pillows that are also the black and white checks with the fall seam.
Cute.
And they're all on our Amazon page, amazon.com/shop/Discover Long Island. And I went on and bought it, and it was... my pillows come tomorrow for the porch.
So exciting.
And then I'm hoping while I'm out here somewhere to stop at one of these farms nurseries like Harbs. Speaking of Harbs, and to get like mums and the corn stalks.
Yeah.
But I got my little hay bale.
So cute.
Some pumpkins. And then June was like, oh my God, I listened to your podcast. I didn't even know about flipping my porch. Thank you.
I love her. She's like, such a hot tea.
She's like, I went and bought my pumpkins at the nursery. She's like, oh my God, I spent $80 on 3 pumpkins. I'm like, girl, she got like the designer ones, like the flat ones.
The beautiful, like rounded and flat.
Yes,
the white ones.
She got all different colors.
Okay.
I was like, honey, you got to supplement with like the Michaels.
Right.
You got to put some fake ones in there. You got
Stop and Shop.
Or Stop and Shop.
Stop and Shop is good.
Yeah. You need to get some of the bougie pumpkins and mums and stuff from the nursery.
I love it. Yeah.
And then you supplement.
Yeah. You have to, because otherwise it's $500.
Yeah. And also then next thing you know, a squirrel
is eating your
pumpkin and you lose your mind.
Yes. And then there's like pumpkin seeds everywhere.
And then you're bitter
disaster.
about the squirrels. So.
Exactly. I love that June is such a hot tea, and she's
is.
your new BFF. She goes everywhere with you. That's so cute.
It's funny. And I was like, she's so fun. But she's flipping her porch, and so I started.
I did too.
Okay.
So I switched my wreath because I had like shells and beach grass and stuff like that. Now I have the pumpkin wreath. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
I love the white pumpkins. I think they're just so pretty.
I do too. I'm super excited. And the black and white checkered mat that I got underneath the mat, it makes a huge difference, you guys. So go to that Amazon page and get it. And then I went to a press conference at the airport with Senator Gillibrand.
Excellent.
She's fabulous, and we talked about like $14 million that our airport's getting for infrastructure. I mean, they're like upgrading the HVAC, so it's not like sexy stuff.
Right.
Listen,
it's
when you're at the airport, that's important.
HVAC stuff.
Yeah.
That's funny, but it is important. You're right. The clean air, And it
was great to have Senator Gillibrand and her team ask us to participate, so that was awesome. And then we all went yesterday to the HIA Ally Awards.
Yeah.
At Crest Hall.
That was so moving and amazing.
Yeah, and the HIA Ally, for those of you that don't know, is Terry Alessi Maselli. She was on the pod.
Our BFF.
We love her so much, and it's the Hop Hog Industrial Association, and they're like the trade association that represents the innovation park of Long Island, which is where our office is.
And it's the second largest to
Silicon Valley. Yeah, it's the second largest industrial park in the country, and people have no idea. Like, what is? So I want to have Pat Boyle, my friend from manufacturing, on
cute
to talk about all the things that are made on Long Island in that park. I think it'll blow your mind.
I know. I mean, we've spoken about it a couple times, but there's just like a tremendous list.
Yeah.
I mean, he's awesome.
And the event yesterday was great, and our whole team went to support HIA and Terry because she's awesome. And what a great, we were fully crying.
I know. So they won the business, what was the award name? Do you remember?
It was the business awards and the nonprofit business. Yeah.
And it's Winter Brothers, which is our waste system here on sanitation on Long Island, and they also have autism training.
It was like the winter. I wrote it down. The winter autism center, and they help people. Winter Center for Autism. Yeah, and they won.
What they do is just so incredible. They train and life skills, and to get these adults who with autism to be able to land a job in the working world. Yeah. And it was just amazing.
It was really sweet.
It was so moving.
And the executive director said, she's worked with autistic children for so long, and then she's like, guess what? They grow up. Right. And they need
children grow up.
Yeah, and I love that this is just another great Long Island company that gives back. Mm-hmm. And the head of the company that started this charity, Mr. Winters, he passed away of COVID in 2020 in his 50s.
Yeah, it was so sad.
And his wife was there, and so it was really moving. That they're keeping his legacy and his passion going with this charity. So loved it. And then today I rushed here from the Suffolk Alliance Chambers, Suffolk County, and so great. I mean, tons of people there. There was a great movement to help veterans.
Wow.
And veteran businesses connect with contracts. And there was a great, lots of updates about the convention center.
Wow.
everybody's talking about the convention center.
And who was there giving an update?
So Suffolk County.
Okay, awesome.
And then, of course, the airport. It was at the airport. So, because it's going to be right there at Ronkonkoma. So, and even yesterday, the county executive, was talking about the convention center. So awesome. And it was great for our whole staff to hear it. Like, they think I'm just talking about it.
Exactly. Just hearing, words out of his mouth, like we've been spewing them for months.
I've been saying it forever. and then Jackie and our team was like, it's really happening. It's going to happen. I'm like, yeah.
Yes. So funny.
So everyone's like, wow, this thing is really going to happen. I'm like, I know. So I think it's a great, listen, we're in the Hamptons. We've got a lot to celebrate. And we're drinking a great Long Island wine.
Oh, my goodness. Isn't it delicious?
I mean, we're kind of rogue here on the corner doing it. So we're going to be like incognito.
Yes. So it's in our Golden Pear cups. But we're drinking Harb's 2021 Rosé wine. But the Harb's family has been tilling the soil for 13 generations and has always been focused on preserving the land and upholding the heritage of their farmers.
I mean, Harb's is, again, a total legacy family business here on Long Island.
It's
synonymous
amazing.
With the name Long Island is the Harb's family.
Absolutely.
And full.
That's where you get your pumpkins. You go to their farm.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
Yes. So we'll talk a little bit about some Long Island life, if that's okay.
Sure. I'm ready.
So first of all, the day that this airs is Alyssa's birthday. Happy
Whoop,
birthday, Alyssa, our producer.
And she's
Cheers.
So cute about it. She's like,
it's my birthday.
Just gonna hang out. Mm-hmm. Where I was like sobbing mess because I was turning 40. I was like, oh God.
It's your 40th birthday.
40 and ferocious. She's like 40 and fabulous. I love it. She's like, I'm turning a new leaf. I'm doing all these things.
You are just getting started. Just hard. Getting started. You know what? And one of the things I was going to talk about in celebrity, but I'll just talk about it now because we're talking about age, is I keep telling you, ladies, that 40 is just like your best decade, right?
Prime, right?
It's your prime. Although I'm starting to rethink that a little bit as I get, I'm in my 40s, but I'm starting to, see that 50 on the horizon. And I'm like, I was listening to John Hamm. He was on, John Hamm from Mad Men. Mm-hmm. He was in Top Gun. He's super, super hot. And he was on Howard Stern and talking about, he's remaking Fletch.
Oh, wow.
The movie Fletch. And they were talking about being 50. And he had this great quote. This is me, actually writing quotes down at the red lights as I'm listening to him. But I love what he said because you're 40, you're just getting started of your prime. But now as I approached 50, it's actually a different stage. Every stage, when you get older, I think you realize that getting older is a privilege. Mm-hmm. Right?
Agreed.
It's a gift. And the cool thing, I think I just saw Mayor Jesse Warren walk into the Golden Pear, the mayor of Southampton Village, who was the youngest mayor in the history of Southampton. So if that's Mayor Jesse, we'll have to flag
him down and come say hi.
But the point is now as I approach 50, it's cool because, when you're in your 40s, you've got your kids, you've got your family, you've got your house, you've got your career going, but it's still, you're finding yourself.
Yes, as a person, as a human.
As a human, and you're kind of really just settling into you. Now in my next generation, the next decade, I'm like, my kids are raised, kind of. I mean, Kenzie's in college and Tegan's in high school. They're all in high school. And I'm like, I did a pretty damn good job.
Yes, you did. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
You definitely did.
You're feeling
your girls,
okay.
My God.
The mom guilt wanes, right? Mm-hmm. Hold on, I got to turn it. Okay. The mom guilt wanes. You don't have as much mom guilt. You're not as busy. You can start to look at yourself. And what John Hamm said is he talked about being 50 and he said, look, I'm still 100% invested in being great at all times. I just don't beat myself up when I'm not. You start to feel like, all right, I'm okay. Yeah. I'm successful. Yeah. I've had a successful career. I've done some great things I can be proud of. I have great kids. I still want to be the best I can be every day. But you know what? Give yourself a little break.
Right.
I can start to okay.
I'm good.
Care a little bit less.
Yeah.
You're not there yet.
No.
You're in your prime.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're just going into your prime decade, Alyssa.
We have little
and
kids.
Sharon.
Yep.
And you're going to, in the next 10 years, raise your kids, and then you'll be like, cool.
I did that.
Look at me.
Look what I
did. Good. So anyway, happy birthday, Alyssa. That's awesome.
Happy birthday, Alyssa.
Another celebratory thing I just got word of is Jamie Claudio, our former VP of Marketing and Communications and Sales, or I can't remember what her title was, but she was critical. She was here when we rebranded.
Yeah.
She was part of our evolution as an organization. So always part of our Discover Long Island family. She just got promoted.
I'm so proud of her.
Mad Media company to SVP.
So proud. She's amazing. She really is. I mean, she was a great loss for us, when she moved on.
It's hard when people move on. And I was just talking about that to a colleague today. I was like, God, when people move on, it's so hard, but it's so great.
It is so great because you see them thrive like this. I mean, we're so proud of her. She's such a good girl.
And I feel, again, particularly honored because she takes the time to text me.
Right.
She's like, it's not public. It'll be public in a week. But I just wanted you to know because I thought you'd be proud. I'm like, I'm so proud.
So cute.
And honored to know you as a colleague.
That's so amazing.
Because she's amazing. And I was really thrilled to have her as part of our team. And that's how I think about all of our team members.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Thrilled. Thank you for being a part of our team as long as you will choose to.
Absolutely. And we've always said it. Like, once part of the team, you're always part of the family.
I think so. I think so. I hope and I love that people still feel that way.
And they still reach out. Like Catherine, our old colleague,
love
too.
Her.
She's in New York right now. We were supposed to have lunch today. I'm like, sorry, I have to run to Southampton. So I'll see her tonight. But same thing.
Yeah.
She just
keeps in touch.
Always keeps
and
in
knows
touch.
That she's always part of the family. And
absolutely.
And I love our Discover Long Island family. Big news. Did you guys hear?
No.
There's a cow on the loose. There's a cow on the loose.
Again, first of all.
In Manorville. That's your neck of the woods, right? Kind of? No, it's like, okay.
Like, what's wrong? Why can't people keep track of their livestock?
That's what I was like, I don't really. But I love it. I love it. So it's a cow. And the footage on News 12 was like, guys, it's on a golf course. It's just like trotting.
It's just
frolicking. Trotting on the golf course in Manorville. And you're like,
that's hysterical.
Cow on the loose. They still haven't caught it. So her name is either Vivian. They're like Vivian or Viviana. And I want to be like, which is it?
Right. How do you not know?
What do you mean Vivian or Viviana?
No.
Which is it?
Call her Viv.
An escape from a slaughterhouse? Really?
Same thing. Oh, she's looking for bully.
Where was she when we needed to get the bull? Like, I wonder, was she the one they were using as bait for the bull, and then they lost her?
Oh my God, that would be hysterical.
Yeah, they're like, when she's caught, she's gonna go to the preserve in New Jersey. I'm like, sure.
Yeah, sure she is.
Sure, I've heard that before.
She's gonna be on
never
Chris's
to be
table.
heard from again. Never to be heard from again.
Oh my God.
I was like, well, she's still on the loose. So, and then they're like, so we've called in the rescue, and we're gonna set out special food for her.
That's what I don't get. You're calling in the rescue.
Yeah, I don't know.
For what?
Viviana,
girl,
whichever.
Run your best life,
literally. If you run fast and far enough, maybe they won't want to slaughter you anymore because you'll be skinny.
Exactly. No meat on your bones.
Exactly.
That's funny.
I saw that. I was like, cow on the loose. What else? Okay, so I'm in celebrity now. Hold on.
We're in celebrity?
No. I got a couple more things. I'm always talking about, we're here talking about Long Island life, right? And life in the Hamptons and life on, just in general, and fall and our porches and our homes. The schools. Mm-hmm. Long Island schools are amazing. And they're the best. And so 2 stories came out this week that kind of validate that. First of all, 4 Long Island schools were named National Blue Ribbon winners, which is done by the U.S. Department of Education, based on excellence, academic excellence. One of them, Ward Melville High School, where the girls go. Woo, woo.
That's awesome.
Go Patriots.
I love it.
Ward
That's
Melville.
awesome.
But the other ones were Limbrook. And Lloyd Harbor and Valley Stream Central High School.
Yeah, they're excellent.
I mean, that really spans all of Long Island. So it's not.
It goes from one end to the other.
It's not one county or another.
Right.
It's not one shore or the other. It's really all over Long Island. The schools
are incredible.
Drop dead. I mean, they're amazing.
I mean, did your kids, Tegan, does she get like the Chromebooks and stuff that? Yeah. I just got a new one for Brayden, and it's like incredible. I'm like, I want to go buy this.
Yeah, the Chromebooks are great. But you know what I love about the schools on Long Island that I think we take for granted as parents, but having lived somewhere else, is their dedication and their focus on extracurricular arts and culture, the clubs.
Yes, there's so many clubs.
The kids come out of here so well-rounded.
They do, and it's incredible. Like a knitting club. Would you ever?
Kind of club. What? And if they don't have the club you want, they'll we'll start it.
Yeah. What do you want?
Yeah.
We'll do it.
I mean, you can almost walk on to, if you want to do athletics, that you can find an athletic team that you can walk on to. It could be badminton.
Right. Right.
Although I hear that the badminton team is pretty competitive at Ward Mill. Like
I'm
it's
sure
in demand.
it is. I'm sure it is.
But it's great. Like there's so much support for the kids to not just have academics, but really have fun and live their best lives.
Absolutely. It's like all small town vibes, right?
Yeah.
Like the Friday Night Lights type of things. Like we were laughing last week on the pod about Ward Melville High School's football parents. But it's like so that intense. Everywhere. It's like Friday Night Lights.
I signed up because we have to. The parents, the moms are supposed to work the concession stand on the morning of the games.
Are you part of the PFA?
No, I don't do that. No.
The
coach,
I'm really proud of you.
No. The coach sends out like a Google Doc, and she's like, "What do you need?" And I, sign up.
Mm-hmm.
I told the story about the cupcakes. I told you the story about the cupcakes. Oh, no, I was telling this in the car to somebody. So this is like a flashback when my kids were in daycare. Okay, but it's still the same on the JV cheer team. Like for the parties, they send the Google Docs. There's a sign up, and you sign up for what you want to bring.
Right.
It's fierce.
Yes.
Okay, we got to sign up. So when they were in, So when they were in daycare, I told the story to the girls. They thought it was hilarious because they forgot. I'm like, when they were in daycare, they would, there'd be parties for whatever holiday, and the daycare teacher would always put the sign up sheet outside the door. And the number one thing your kids want you to bring are cupcakes.
Right.
My girls were like, please sign up to bring the cupcakes, Mom.
Please, you be the one.
We want the cool cupcakes, and we want to be the kid that brings the cupcakes. So every time I missed it, because I was like, dang, I was like,
because you're scooching in at the last
second. Yes, because I'm scooching in at the last second. I'm like, damn it, someone signed up for the cupcakes. So one day, I can't remember which one of them, Ken's taking and begged me. So I'm like, fine. I get there early. I go there and I'm like, boom, cupcakes.
Yes.
Signed up. Whoop.
Boom.
And I go and I bring cupcakes, and this other mom walks in with cupcakes.
What?
I'm like,
I'm sorry.
I won't tell you what I called. I was like, I'm sorry. What is this?
I made a very big
She's like,
point.
I just thought, more cupcakes the merrier, and I'll just bring cupcakes. I was like, no. There's a system, okay? You don't just bring
understand?
The cupcakes.
Oh my God.
Head exploded, and the teachers were all on my side. They were like, I cannot believe she did that.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
And it's the same. So Tegan's like, concession. I'm like, signed up for bagels.
So you got to bring bagels?
You bring bagels.
Okay.
So we bring bagels to the concession stand, and then we sell, and you get the money. And it really goes to varsity, not junior varsity. But we're all part of the team.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool, I'll bring the bagels. So then Tegan's like, what do you mean you're going to bring the bagels? I'm like, I'm just going to stop and I'll get bagels. And she's like, Mom, they have to be individually. Are you going to put the cream cheese on them?
Oh, wow. You literally.
I'm like, don't they do that at the concession? Isn't there a toaster? She's like, Mom, you go up, you buy the bagel. You got to have it ready with the cream. I'm like,
oh my God.
So guess what I'm going to be doing Friday night?
Jeez. How many dozens of bagels did you have to get?
I don't know. I don't even know. I was like, I went in this morning and I was trying to switch it to Gatorade.
Right. I'll bring the juice.
I messed up.
You know what's so funny though? In the schools, they don't let you bring food anymore.
Yeah.
For the kids' birthdays or things like that.
Because it has to be store-bought and nut-free and all that.
Yeah. You can't even
intense. Remember when Maggie spent $300 on her
gluten-free?
Nut-free. It had to be made in a nut-free bakery.
Yeah, that's
I was like,
nuts.
What? That's nuts.
No pun intended.
I think it was. Okay, but you know what? Speaking of schools, the reason why our schools are so amazing is another study came out, and I think it was done by NerdWallet, Wallet Hub.
Oh, okay.
The best states in the country to be a teacher. Number one,
New York.
Whoop, whoop. Okay, so
that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean that's why the schools are great.
The
teachers are happy and they're well compensated and they get paid for what they do all day, which is teach our kids.
Right, and but it's also there's so many school districts here.
I know,
and,
there's a lot.
There's so many, and there was a shortage for a little while.
Yeah.
But
so it was based on compensation, time off, teacher to student ratio,
right,
all those things.
Exactly.
So let's see the other states that were good. Do you want to guess? The states that were in the top? New York was number 1.
Connecticut being number 2.
No. Connecticut? No. Hold on. It was up there, though. I feel like it was up there. Okay. Do you want to guess?
Yes. Massachusetts.
Massachusetts was number 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What was number 2?
Utah.
Wow.
Interestingly enough.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what that.
Huh.
Virginia.
Okay.
Was 3. Florida, which I was very surprised about.
I was very surprised.
I was like, I did not expect that. Washington, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. Those were all the top schools. Of course, way behind New York. You want to guess what was in the bottom of the best places to be a teacher?
Arizona.
Yep. Arizona was down low. Down low. It was like 4th from the bottom.
Wow. What does it go up to?
Yeah. So the worst place to be a teacher, which is
Nevada.
No, didn't surprise me. It's kind of a trick question.
Okay.
Hawaii.
Yeah, true. Okay.
And I get it. I had so many friends in Arizona that went to Hawaii to work in the tourism industry, and you can't make it. Your kids need to be in private school. It's really tough.
It's sad.
New Hampshire was second to last.
Wow.
It's about what you invest.
I think it's also,
it's your investment.
Wow.
New Hampshire's like live free or die, and I'm
exactly.
I don't know about that, New Hampshire. You might want to rethink that. D.C., Arizona, New Mexico, Missouri, Louisiana.
Wow.
Those are the bottom. So cheers to our teachers. I love living in a state and a community where we value our children, and therefore we compensate and make sure our teachers are well taken care of.
And
so
the
I love
kids
that.
are well taken care of with all the athletic programs and the clubs we were just talking about. Like that doesn't come for free,
Any organization you're in, it trickles from the top, and if people are happy, it shows through. So
absolutely, that's awesome.
So we have a very special.
Yeah, I'm super excited about this
thing for fall. This is an exclusive.
Very exclusive to us specifically right now.
Yeah.
And our hot teas.
Yes.
This is the Locali Bred box, subscription box.
And I like how they spell it. So locally is local L-I.
It's so cute. This is how it comes.
B-R-E-D.
And they wrote us a little special note. It says, Dear Kristen and Sharon, enjoy these Long Island fall goodies. Thank you both for all you do to support this great island and the small businesses on it. Locally yours, Teresa and Haley.
I love Teresa and Haley.
So, fun fact.
Yes.
They were our first guests ever on our podcast, which was so incredibly fun.
Yeah.
And we had the best time. But we're going to unbox this.
Yeah, we are actually unveiling the fall Locally Bred. And this is a subscription box that you can subscribe to. And I've gotten these for many people, by the way.
It's such a good gift. It's also like, I love everything. It's because obviously everything in this box is made on Long Island. But we have a fun thing. Anything for our hot teas, right?
Right.
So exclusive discount for our hot teas. Use code DSLI25 to get 25% off.
This is amazing, by the way.
Your first seasonal subscription box. This is the fall box that we're going to be unboxing. But the fall box begins to ship the week of October 10th, which is a little bit after this airs.
So you got to hurry.
You got to hurry. And Locally
because they sell
Bred,
out. Every one of them sells out.
Yeah. They make great gift ideas for any upcoming holiday season. And this is just really incredible. So I think we should open it up.
I have gotten these boxes for my mother-in-law. I've gotten these boxes for like moms that took my kids on vacation. If someone does something special. And I swear everyone loves them. And then they'll always come back and be like, I bought more of that cream that you gave me. I'm like, did I give you cream? I don't even know what was in the box.
I remember you saying that.
I was like, what are you talking about?
The face wash or whatever it is.
So that we can open this box. So we don't even know what's in this box, but it's always like the goodies. The goodies.
Should we turn it around, maybe?
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
That way you can see how
yes,
it
ma'am.
comes.
This is why you're the brains of the organization, Sharon.
So this is the box, how it opens.
Long Island in a box. Welcome to your Locally Bred full subscription box. It's so cute.
It's very cute, the way that they sticker it.
I know. Oh my god,
here we go.
And it's always it's like a mixture
beautifully
of edible
packaged.
things. Look
it's
at this.
Just so beautiful.
So perfect. A cannoli bar.
Right? I'm sorry.
Authentic cannoli shells.
Do you know that at King Cullen, which is Long Island based grocery store, King Cullen, they sell this dessert which is like cannoli dip.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh my god, it's so
good. And you dip the shells. They're like crushed shells. You dip them in the like cannoli spread.
Yeah.
That's such a I love that. These are so cute. Greetings from Long Island, New York, and they're different note cards
oh
with
my God,
like
we
the
love
Montauk
that.
Lighthouse on there.
So cute.
So cute. I love them. These are all locally made stuff.
This is a jam. This is carrot cake jam.
Oh my God.
So interesting.
Sharon, you're going to have to literally fight me
I know.
for all of this stuff.
This is made of sugar, pears, pineapple, carrots, lemon juice, cinnamon, cloves, and nutmeg. Oh my God.
I love carrot cake. That's like my favorite.
Oh my God, go ahead.
What is it? You go. What's this?
This is a bee's knees shortbread. Oh my God, this is so good. I've had these before. Shortbread cookies.
This is perfect because we're getting swarmed by bees right now.
We are. But this is made in a nut-free home kitchen, which is so cute. And guess where it is from?
Where? Southampton.
Setauket.
Oh, Setauket. Really?
Just a kid and his grandma baking to make others happy, made with love from Leo and Grace. So cute.
Oh my God, they're from
It's so
Setauket.
cute. So you
That's
have to have
where I
that.
live. Oh, and this is what you need to get for your kids' class when it's like nut free.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
Ingredients: flour, butter, brown sugar, cornstarch, honey, salt, baking powder. And this is perfect. I love that you can. There's like 5 ingredients.
Yeah, and
you know
everything is labeled so properly. I love it.
Yeah, Alyssa, my papers are flying everywhere. Sorry. I can't litter Southampton. I'll never be welcome back here.
We're not allowed to come back.
I've got Milk Pail, Fresh Market. Oh, my phone's ringing. Hold on. Everybody relax.
Oh
my God, it's
BFF Patrick. We should FaceTime him.
I got a Patrick. No, I have to call him later because I haven't done the juice cleanse yet. So he's going to be like, girl, where's your dress?
Get on it.
For the wedding. Milk Pail dried apple chips from Fresh Market, made from a blend of apple varieties grown on our family farm in Watermill, New York.
Love it. Love it. This is the pumpkin spice brownies. I want to dig into these because, oh my God, who doesn't
not helping
I love it.
our diet.
This is from Micki's Browning Corp.
Okay, in the meantime, I've got this. Sharon, smell this.
I can smell it. You opened it. I can smell it. Oh my God, I'm going to fight you on that.
It's a brown sugar and fig candle.
That smells like full. Right?
It totally does.
You're walking into one of our farms or something. It's just so incredible.
It's from East Coast Candles. It's sea salt, brown sugar, amber, and dark musk. And you don't even need to light it.
No, you can just open it up, and I smelled it.
And then this is the last thing. What's this?
This is the jam that I talked about.
Jam. Okay.
But we're also going to throw some
Discover Long Island stickers, some hot tea stickers. So thank you, Locally Bred. We love you, girls. Teresa and Hallie, we love you so much. And the business that these two working moms have made out of the subscription box.
They started out in like one of their garages, just out of nowhere.
Remember when they first came into our office and they told us about their idea?
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, we love this idea.
It's incredible.
Yeah. And I still love it. What is it, 3-4 years later?
Yeah.
And they made, during COVID, they actually did better, I think, because people wanted subscription boxes.
And they want Long Island made stuff. The best part about them is that they source from all these small businesses, other women and men working out of their garages, making cookies in their kitchen or, things like that. I just love it.
They're just the sweetest girls and working moms, by the way, and so creative and driven. Honestly, I can't say enough about these boxes. Every season,
it's such a good gift.
And I love getting it's like when you join a wine club.
Yes.
Or you get that subscription box you get and you're like, woo! What's
in here? What's my
so
present
excited.
today?
And you get to go through it. It's really it's like a rush.
It is. It's like Christmas.
It is. Okay, so thanks, ladies. Locally Bred, local, LIBRED.com.
Yes.
And so, and we'll put it in our notes, but
don't forget to sign up for the discount.
DSLI 25.
Yes, DSLI 25 for 25% off your first seasonal subscription box.
Huge deal. They never do that, by the way. They never do
huge.
that. So it's awesome. Okay, so I feel like we should talk about a couple of events or things happening before we get into celebrity.
Yes.
Go ahead. Do you know what's happening?
No. I have celebrity, though.
Well, you have
I just want to talk about Handmaid's Tale. I just want to talk about it.
All right, talk about Handmaid's Tale.
Did you watch it yet?
I watched it. I watched the first one. Sharon.
I'm moving to Canada.
I have thoughts on the Handmaid's Tale.
You know what? I can't stand her face. I love Elizabeth Moss.
I can't.
But her facial expressions, it killed me last season too. But honestly, she's incredible. She's a great actress. But I'm moving to Canada because apparently you can get away with anything there. Turns out.
You're right. Yeah. I loved the first episode, but I'm like, what is with her face? Do you remember watching the beginnings of The Handmaid's Tale when she didn't direct them?
Right.
She's a great talent. She's a great actress, but I'm like, the overacting.
Yeah, no, I know. And
it's hard.
And it's really hard to watch when she's like semi-crying.
Sharon,
I don't know what's happening.
And she's like, she just looks, she doesn't say a word for the first half of the episode.
And she's facial expressions.
Yeah, she's talking to you through her facial expressions.
Did you watch episode 2?
No.
Oh, ending?
No, shush. I had to take a break. I had to take a break because I could not handle the over dramatization.
Okay. I hear you. I'm with you on that.
Small doses.
Yes. Yeah, you can't watch it back to back because it's like.
I am still watching The Dragon.
I was just going to say, House of Dragons.
Michael loves it.
So good.
The House of Dragons.
You know what?
Good.
I have a complaint.
Okay, let's hear it.
My complaint is that we just started this season, right? It's incredible. I think it definitely mirrors Game of Thrones direction, whatever, all of that. However, Optimum, on the other hand,
what's happening with Optimum?
Is giving me a very hard time because I wanted to watch episode 5 again last night or whatever, and on demand, it's just not happening. It's like
we should get rid of those.
It will air at whatever next day, but then you can't watch it on demand. I don't know why I can't watch the most recent episode on demand the next day. You got to wait like a week.
Oh,
it's so ridiculous.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to give you my HBO log.
Oh,
yes, please do, Michael. Chris promised me it too, but my God, I don't have it.
So you have to wait a week to watch it?
Yeah. Like if I miss it on Sunday, I have to wait until the following Thursday.
I was very confused. I'm like, what are you saying to me? I don't even know what you're saying.
We were being hacked by bees for a minute.
We were getting literally attacked. But okay, that's weird. No, you should definitely get someone's HBO login, probably mine. But I'm not going to say on air if I'm going to give it to you or not.
We'll talk later.
We'll talk later.
We'll talk offline.
But no, it's great. I love the House of Dragons. It's awesome. I have a lot of questions about it.
Me too. But Michael did say that in the coming attractions, they show Rhaenyra and Alicent as older.
Yeah.
So they're not
you know that they live.
You know that they live. They changed the actresses to make them older.
Is that
because
what happened?
Honestly,
because I was looking at I watched the preview and I was like, I don't know any of these people. Oh, because they fast forward.
Because if you notice in the first couple episodes, they jump years, and it's
smells
confusing
amazing.
Because like there's one episode where you're like, I don't know if this is appropriate to watch.
What?
They only changed the women characters.
Oh, of course. They only changed the women characters because they, and then the male characters can age gracefully. That's a good point, Michael. Thanks for pointing that out. It's like, by the way, speaking of that, I was listening to I finished all the Archetypes podcasts from Meghan Markle, and they're so good. Mm-hmm. Did you listen?
No.
Okay. I know. I'm telling you, if you listen, you'll like it. So the first one was about ambition with Serena. And then the second one, I told you she was talking to Mariah Carey. You know what she talked about?
What?
So interesting. I'm telling you, you like it. Nope. She talked about the word diva. And so interesting. I'd never thought of this. But how diva, they had the Diva MTV, and it was like diva was fabulous. And it means like goddess. It literally translates to goddess. But then it got to a point where then it became a good thing. And then suddenly now they have to use it to tear you down.
Wow.
So now diva means difficult.
Oh my God.
If you're a diva, it means difficult. And I thought that was such an interesting way. And she has somebody come on and talk about like when you start to get a certain amount of power, people want to tear you down.
Right.
And again, I talked about how it's about marginalizing women. And then the third one, she had Mindy Kaling on from Mindy, from the Mindy Project and The Office.
Funny enough, the Mindy Project, that's where we bought Lily. It was her truck first.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
Our mobile visitor center, Lily, was Mindy's truck?
Yeah.
What?
For her promotion of her show, The Mindy Project.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my God, no one ever told me that.
Oh my God, so funny. Now you know.
And
if
then
you know, you know.
On hers, they talked about, the word singleton and a woman who's single and the stigma. I really think it's a good direction about talking about women's issues and things that, phrases or words or things that are used to hold women down that should be like, why?
So you really recommend it?
I really do. And, no one's perfect. People probably think that we're cringy, and I'm cringy sometimes. But so I'm sure when you listen to her, everyone's cringy sometimes. But sure. I have to say I loved it, and I look forward to her next episode. Okay, so fall in the Hamptons. We're obviously here showing you what a gorgeous date is.
Right.
And clearly we're not the only ones with this idea.
Yeah.
Everybody's it's like, crowded.
Hey, it's a beautiful day. I mean, honestly, like this is when it's the best because the weather gets a little bit crisper. Mm-hmm. It's nice and you can walk the main streets. Oh, look, this guy has his mom's all in the back of his Mercedes. But it's a great time of year to come here. I mean, honestly,
And you know what else is right here in Southampton Village? One of a total Long Island staple is Tate's Bake
cookies.
Shop. Tate's Cookies.
Yes.
My kids love Tate's Cookies.
And
they love like North Fork potato chips. But the North Fork, but still Tate's Cookies.
Oh my gosh, Tate's Cookies is delish.
You can get them in stores. Like butter. Yeah, you can get them in stores, but Tate's Cookies are famous. It's the best time to be here. So I don't know if this weekend events. Okay, here's some events.
Okay.
The Jack-o'-lantern Blaze is back.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Yeah. And it's Oktoberfest, obviously.
Right.
It's Oktoberfest.
It's Oktoberfest.
Basically, it's Oktoberfest everywhere. So just go anywhere and
you know what's
celebrate.
really good, though, is the Reflections OctoberFest. That's in Riverhead. It's awesome.
Oh, Brian, our board chairman, does that. It's
incredible.
Really amazing. You know what else I love is the Milleridge Inn.
I have to tell you,
telling you,
that is like, you really need to go there if you teens have not been there. They do such good job, like decorating everything.
This is hilarious.
It's the trade parade. I'm serious.
So that's a Long Island term.
It's a Long Island term.
So the trade parade is in the Hamptons. Is when they talk about traffic in the Hampton, but it's
all the gardeners and landscapers
the workers
and
of the residents that help keep these incredible homes and villages up and running. They call it the trade parade. I didn't know what that was. So I moved here and someone said it.
And funny enough, I mean, I think I've said this before, but like the higher the bushes, like that's like
the hedges.
The higher the hedges, the wealthier they were.
Yeah. They call it, a lot of things are called like what happens behind the hedges.
Yes, exactly.
Because you can tell, because it's privacy, because VIP.
VIP is always better.
All right. So Milleridge Inn, I love. There's the fall Crafternoons at Whaling Museum. And then we talk about Mulchays all the time, but Mike DelGuidice is there.
DelGuidice.
I feel
like that's every time we're always like,
I can never say it.
Hack his name bad, but
I can't say it.
It's okay.
And then Oktoberfest at one of our favorite water drinker farms.
Yes,
I love that farm.
water drinker.
It's in
any time of year.
Yaphank.
It's so good. It's such a good farm.
More celebrity. Okay. Because I have been dying. So speaking of streaming services, did you know that Dancing with the Stars is now only on Disney Plus?
No. Why? What happened?
My mother-in-law told me that. I'm like, what? That can't be real.
That can't be right.
And then sure enough, I watched it. And I was like, no one's going to watch this. And then Tegan's like, we're going to watch it.
Do you know what I love about Disney Plus?
Every streaming service ever.
It's like you don't even need to go to the movie theaters anymore. Any movie that's coming out, like Pinocchio live action, incredible.
Yeah.
By the way, Tom Hanks plays Geppetto. Awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
It's on Disney Plus?
Disney Plus. You can. It's the live action Pinocchio movie. It's so good.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Well, I was like, no, we're not going to watch it. And I don't know why they did that. I mean, because Dancing with the Stars, I feel like, is a huge advertising selling thing. But I mean, I don't think people are going to get Disney Plus to watch Dancing with the Stars. But I'll watch it if I have Disney Plus. It's like free.
Do you watch The Voice?
No.
I kind of talked about it last pod.
Yeah.
And I was like, when Stefani looks funny. And then I finally watched it.
Yeah.
Both her and Blakey gained the marriage 30. And that's what it is.
Oh, God bless them.
They look different.
I feel you.
You know, they look so cute. I love them. But they're doing something very different now where they're like giving gifts to the people who choose them as.
They've always done that. Like, here's my jacket or here's my shirt.
Yeah, okay. So I haven't watched it in a while.
I think Kelly Clarkson started that.
Oh, all right. It's really good this season. I loved it. That's our new thing as a family. Is like instead of watching stupid YouTube channels or we watch like The Voice or like Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, same.
You know, like game shows.
We love the game shows. And then honestly, I watched the episode, the inaugural episode of Dancing with the Stars. And I thought it was gonna be lame. And you know what? It's great.
Yeah, I never liked it.
It's great. It's got it's definitely diverse this year. So you've got a deaf person on there.
Oh wow.
He was in that show, the deaf movie that won the Oscar. What's it called?
Oh, Coda. Oh my goodness, that was an incredible
can you imagine?
movie.
And he dances to the beat of the music.
He feels it.
It's incredible. Selma Blair, who has MS.
Yeah.
She's on there.
Wow.
Amazing. Everybody's like bawling. There was somebody else on there too that had some kind of, but Cheryl Ladd is on there. Charli D'Amelio, of course, which I watched her. I was like, obviously she wins.
Right.
She wins.
Right.
But her mom's on there. I was like, her mom's a hot ticket.
So cute.
These TikTokers. It's a good cast. I was like,
all right, so I'll watch it because I'm always
really good.
Hesitant with Dancing with the Stars.
And here's the good part: no commercials.
Because it's
Disney
streaming
Plus.
on Disney Plus. I love it.
Yeah, it was good. So did you ever listen? So the very first podcast that kind of made podcasting famous was Serial.
Serial, yeah.
Did you ever listen to Serial?
Yeah.
It was actually on Audible.
Yes.
Oh, Alyssa's obsessed.
Yeah.
You're happy? I don't know about that.
What is it?
So Serial was about, it was the first like very popular, I think there was like 35 million podcast listeners in America at the time, and now there's like 350 million.
Wow.
And this woman she still works for, I think, the New York Times podcasting or something. The New York Times bought it. But Serial it was a crime. It was a crime.
Yeah, crime junkie, whatever.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And it was all about this guy, this high school kid named Adnan Syed, who was convicted of killing his girlfriend. Han Lee or something like that. Hay Min Lee. And tragic story. And he was convicted on, primarily circumstantial evidence, but cell phone tower information and stuff, and they basically go back and they poke holes in all of it. At the end of it, I kind of felt like they didn't know, but it wasn't 100% either way.
Right.
And so they've been fighting based on this podcast, and the results for years. I mean, I listened to this before I ever even moved here, so it was probably it's over 7 years ago, 9 years ago. And he just got released.
Wow.
Adnan Syed was released from prison after 20 years.
Wrongfully.
Well, they don't say it's wrongfully, but the prosecution admitted that they didn't pursue other leads. There was some misinformation, like the cell phone tower. Yeah, they didn't pursue 2 other suspects and the cell phone tower data is unreliable. So they've got a certain number of time where they decide if they're going to retry him.
Wow.
With the proper evidence. What is happening?
Trade parade.
I'm like, it's
Everybody's
the busiest.
leaving.
It's literally the busiest corner of the Hamptons, you can imagine. So anyway, Adnan Syed is he's out of prison, and I remember listening to Serial and thinking like, whoa, that's big news.
That is interesting.
Sharon, Brittany,
our girl Brett.
I mean, I hate to say I told you so.
I know.
It's really not fun saying it.
Well, you know what? At this point, it's literally like, it's predictable, she's all over Instagram, and she's just great. And now they're saying that, like, even her new marriage, like, there's struggles. Yeah,
and you're
of course there is. Of course there is.
She's in a fight with Christina Aguilera. Did you hear this?
It's been in a fight. They've been in a very long fight.
She made comments recently about her conservatorship and how she was portrayed, and she didn't like the way she had. She said the dancers behind her were like skinny, and it made her look bigger. And she then kind of threw shade to Christina, like, if I would have had Christina's dancers, I would have looked super small. And I'm like, Christina was like,
they're constantly jabbing each other.
Unfollow.
Yeah. Block.
I'm just like, why?
They're constantly jabbing each other.
Brittany,
though.
shush.
Yeah.
Just shush. Shush.
Stop.
I don't know. I feel like a lot. Okay, so what else? There was something else that came back up in the news, and I was like, oh man, I was going to talk about that recently.
Jen and Ben?
No, what are you going to say about
them?
No,
I just wondering because they're always in the news. It's something silly.
No, it was I know, here it was. Did you hear that Amazon was buying the the vacuum, RoboVac?
No.
So I was going to mention this a while ago.
What is it called?
It's called the RoboVac or something like that. The electronic vacuum that goes around your house.
The Roomba.
Yeah. So
I need a Roomba.
So Amazon is like buying this Roomba for, and I can't find it in my notes, but like a certain amount, like $1 zillion, right? Obviously.
They want the patent or whatever.
Okay, but here's the problem. And so now I finally see that now they're investigating this.
Right.
Because what they said is that, so Amazon that also has Alexa and all of those things.
Right.
Now they'll have the square footage and the layout of your home.
Oh my God.
So they know what to sell you.
That's scary.
And because now they literally will have the layout and the map of your home.
The square footage, floor print, right?
Yep.
Oh my God, that's scary.
I'm like, is anyone paying attention to this?
No, thank you, Alexa or Amazon.
I know. It's crazy. So, so that's pretty much what I had as far as like, I have some other anxiety. There was a whole thing about zombie pigs.
What?
Okay.
What?
Zombie pigs. I feel like no one reads the news. Okay. Zombie.
Where are you getting your news? First of all,
the paper. It's called the newspaper. It's this historic thing.
It's printed every day
with a printing press, and then it comes to your driveway.
Oh my God!
But researchers from Yale. Okay, this is not like ridiculous. Researchers from Yale can bring organs back to life in pigs.
Like pig heart.
Yeah. Okay. And so now they're doing like synthetic
like Grey's Anatomy
embryos
type of stuff.
Except it's real.
I know, that's scary.
Except it's not Grey's Anatomy.
Right, I know.
Because they're calling them zombie pigs because they're basically bringing their organs back to life.
Here we go.
And zombies.
Yeah. Here we go.
Did you ever see that movie Pet Sematary?
Yeah.
You
ever watch Walking Dead?
I didn't see the remake.
The remake is way worse. Don't see it.
Don't see it.
Any remake of Stephen King is way worse.
Yeah, I don't want to see the remake. But
have you watched Walking Dead?
Yes.
No.
It's creepy.
No, I can't. I just like, I've been there where my dog died, and I'm like, you would do anything to bring, or I can't even imagine somebody that you love, bring them back to life. But it's getting weird with the whole Alexa voice.
I know,
and
exactly.
the zombie organs, and you can bring them back to life.
Right?
And you're like, I don't think we should do that.
Yeah. Maybe we should halt it.
Yeah.
Like not necessarily like real. Like,
I don't know.
It's
when
real.
they're like mimicking your husband or wife's voice.
When I was in India, they talked about the new thing that this Amity University was involved in, the scientists and researchers, and it's ethical bioscience.
Okay.
And I think we're about to be there where you need to have then like ethical conversations about whether this should actually be pursued.
Right.
Because when we start talking about zombie pigs, I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm going to say no.
I'm going to take a 0 on that.
Say no to that.
Thanks.
I mean, listen, to help save an organ, if you like livers and things like that. I mean, there are things you can use it for as long as it's used. There needs to be ethical standards as to how this science and research is used in real time. So I'm like, I don't
want a pig's heart. I'm good.
What?
I'm good.
I do.
Nope. Bye-bye.
I'm like, if my heart
See
goes bad,
you on the other side.
give it, pig, duck, goose,
Nah.
Canadian goose,
Nah.
Canada. Yeah, whatever.
You're hysterical.
I would take it. Are you kidding? Yes, ma'am. So I'm all for science, but I think use it in an ethical way, So, okay, I think that is it. Listen, we packed a lot into this show.
We unpacked and packed a lot.
We unpacked and packed. And honestly, I'm saying, like, if you don't believe us, if you didn't believe us before, you can just look around and obviously listen to the traffic here, and that say the Hamptons are still happening in September.
In the fall.
And also, let's be honest, October.
Yeah.
It's going to be gorgeous.
It's going to, and even like any, you can come Christmas shopping here in these little local businesses. They're so sweet.
Well, you were like, Kristen, are you ready? Did you see the temperature next week? It's going to be in the 60s. And Sunny was like, yes, ma'am.
She can't wait.
Woo, woo. Yes, me and Michael. Michael's already got his sweatshirt on. His belong sweatshirt on.
Too funny.
So make sure if you like this episode or any episode that you're DMing us and calling us and
5-star rating. Yeah. Don't forget $5 off a merch price.
Yeah.
Right.
And going to discoverlongisland.com/shop, getting our merch, wearing it proudly. Or you can go to shop.discoverlongisland, whatever.
Visit our Amazon shop, everything.
Yeah,
we got stuff for you.
Yeah, and I'll put pictures of my flipped porch when I get my new pillows.
I can't wait.
I'll have them by the time this airs, so I'll put pictures up. I'll send them to Michael.
Awesome. So exciting.
Thank you. Keep living your best Long Island life or your best fall life wherever you are. Thanks for tuning in.
Cheers.
See you next week.